Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Nagki-cringe pa rin ako pag sasabihin ko yun. Pero sige. So, welcome back to my channel.
Look me on the heart and unbreak broken. It won't happen. It's love that leaves and breaks the seal of always thinking you would be real. Be spoken calm. Where does the good go? Where does the good go? Where do you go?
Hi guys! So, welcome back to my channel. Guys, Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I made a poll sa Instagram account ko. What video would you like to see me do next? And I made 4 choices. And yung nakakatawa is yung filler choice, the one that I'm doing now. Ayun yung nanalo. Hindi ko gets bakit yun yung nanalo. Pero sige, yun daw yung gusto nyo. So, I'm gonna do it. So, the choice that won was med school tips and study habits. No, kasi sobrang mema ko sa ganito. Pero sige, let's start. I have my laptop with me because I need a guide kung paano ko to sasabihin. Kasi hindi talaga ako prepared na ito yung mananalong choice. Pero sige, gusto nyo to. Ginusto nyo to. I've divided these tips into 3 parts. So, first is yung for incoming med students, next is for current med students, and next is for the general public. Wow. General public, ganyan. Kasi parang concert, ganun. So, first is for incoming med students. Number 1 is... So, when you're an incoming med student, you already know na you're going to take the NMAT, right? So, you have to take the NMAT. In the NMAT, there's this section called Social Sciences. And as a biology graduate, when you say social sciences, these subjects are general education subjects for us, and we take these as minors. So, for me, you should never take these minors lightly. Yes. Sa kahit anong field pa man, never take your minors lightly. Kung nasa social sciences field ka man, never take biology lightly. Parang ganyan. Kasi, these subjects will make you a well-rounded person, and it will, hindi ka lang, kumbaga, nagsispecialize sa isang field. Kumbaga, oh my God, si Mint yun. Kumbaga, you have basic knowledge sa whatever field you're put in. When you become a doctor kasi, it's not about just diagnosing and treating the patient. It's about knowing where the patient comes from. So, we call these social determinants of health. So, you have to know and understand where the patient comes from, how he understands things, so that you can advise him in that level, and then you can provide him information so that the next time it happens, he knows what to do. If you gain knowledge or anything, don't be afraid to impart these on people who need information. So, explain to the patient what's happening to the patient, explain why they need to undergo this treatment, and explain what will happen. So, usually kasi hindi nangyayari yan sa normal setting. Parang yung doctor, sige, ito na lang, bili kang gamot, nawawala yung sakit mo. Ideally, you have to explain things to the patient. And how can we explain things to the patient if hindi mo nagigets kung ano yung level of understanding niya at hindi mo gets kung saan siya nanggagaling? Never take your minors lightly. Mema! Okay, next. Be ready to read lots of things and lose a lot of quality time. God, guys. A semester's worth of reading in college is just one lecture exam in med school.
Run.
Diba? Nakakaloka. Kailangan marunong ka na magbasa ng in the shortest amount of time with the most with the greatest amount of knowledge you can get. Kasi come exam time, ang hirap. Ang hirap i-manage ng oras. So, be prepared to read lots of things. And next is you should know that you will lose a lot of quality time then with your loved ones, with your parents, with your boyfriends, with your
Dami kang boyfriend, girl!
with your friends, that. So, speaking from my experience, pag exam time, hindi ko nakakausap si mama. And that is so bad. And speaking from my experience too, dati, nung undergraduate kami nung boyfriend ko, we used to spend a lot of time sa coffee shops, ganyan. Tapos, usap lang, read books, non-medical books, ganyan. Tapos, yan, biglang nung med school, naging, yes, nasa coffee shops pa rin kami, pero nag-aaral na kami. Ganyan, nakakatakot, nakakaloka, diba? Pero, I think it's important din na you make sure na you have time na hindi kayo nag-aaral. Like, have quality time din na kayong dalawa lang. No anything, no work, no akads, ganyan. Just make time for the two of you. Pero, learn to prioritize din. Yun. Grabe, isipin niyo yun, na-mema ko yun. Anyway, I'm proud of myself. Anyway, next is for those na med students already. First is, makinig kayo sa upperclassmen nyo. Yes. So, upperclassmen nyo ako. So, makinig kayo sa akin. Charing. Joke. Pero, it really helps na you listen to them because they know the ins and outs of the system and they can guide you in adjusting to the system. Kasi for me, when I was in first year, I really had to adjust because the system of my school now is, it's really different from the system that I went through nung college. And so, medyo nanibago ako dun. And I had a hard time adjusting. Tapos, sa college, isang prof lang per subject. Dito, iba-ibang prof per topic. So, di ba nakakapanibago? Yan, so makinig kayo sa upperclassmen nyo. Kasi alam nila kung ano yung, sinong prof yung ganyan, yung ganun. Yung nagpapaquiz bigla, ganyan. Yun. So, it's okay to ask for help. You need help. Yan. Next, have a support system. Yes. God, this is so important. You know what, I was really, I was scared to do this video, actually, kasi most YouTube med student vloggers, they have this kind of video na they talk about yung tips nila sa med school, and it's really hard to think of things na different from what they're saying, but actually what they're saying is so important. So I have to reiterate this. Have a support system. Yes. I'm so lucky that I have a group of friends who support me and who accepted me into their group, and I have a loving mother, father, family who supports me, and I have my cousins, and I have my boyfriend. Yeah. And it's really difficult to go through it alone. And if you have a support system, don't shut them out. Let them, minsan kasi nagkaka-misunderstanding kasi iisipin mo na, hindi naman nila nagigets ko ano yung pinagdadaanan ko. Pero, let them in. Try lang. Mahirap maging mag-isa sa med. Trust me. Next, for the general public. Tatawa ako sa general public. Parang, gen ad. Ganyan. Yun, inisip ko pa kanina pa gen ad. Okay. First, have breakfast, guys. Oh my God, this is so important. Have breakfast. Girl, sobrang importante nun. Kasi ayaw mong pumasok sa isang patient interview session. ng 8 a.m. Tapos, hindi ikaw yung pasyente, pero ikaw yung nahimatay. So, nangyari na yun sa akin. Yes. I collapsed in front of a patient because I didn't take my breakfast. Hypoglycemia. Si ate girl, diretso ER. Yan, pa-ECG tayo, ganyan, lahat. Kasi, hindi lang ako nag-take ng breakfast ko. So, I emphasize, guys, eat your breakfast. Eat your breakfast, guys. Please. I beg you. You should set a goal. So, this helped me in managing my time because when I study, I have to prioritize, kamari, this topic. Tapos kailangan matapos ko yun. Tapos, the next topics na nasa baba nun, kahit hindi ko matapos, basta matapos ko yung topic dun sa taas. Yun. So, you need to set a goal. Yun. Kung ano yung matatapos mo ngayong araw na to. And, of course, you need to set long-term goals. So, bakit ka ba pumasok sa med school in the first place? Bakit ka ba nandito? Yun. When you have this goal kasi, it's easier to go through every day knowing that you have a goal. Knowing na may papuntahan ka. Is you have to believe in something. Yes, God. If you believe in yourself, if you believe in God, if you believe in science, if you believe in the universe, to believe in something na bakit ka ba nandito, you hold on to that belief and I think it will get you to tomorrow. And you know what, in med, that's good enough. Tomorrow is good enough. In our times now, tomorrow is good enough. So just believe in something, and it will help you get through to tomorrow. Yan. I think I'll make a separate video for my study habits. Kasi I have to explain stuff and I don't think I can explain it in just, a short amount of time. So I have to make a different video about that. Okay. So I also asked you guys, what specific questions would you like me to answer? So here is some questions that you sent to Instagram ko. First is, how to survive? Nakaka-survive ba ako? Set a goal. Yun lang. Siguro set a goal. And then, basta matapos mo lang yung goal na yun, yes, nakasurvive ka na ng isang araw, di ba? Take care of yourself din para makasurvive ka. Kasi, paano ka makakasurvive kung hindi mo tinutulungan yung sarili mo? Yun. Next is, paano kayo nakakagawa ng other things? My life has been basically aral, sleep, aral. Oh, yeah. Siguro for this one, I think you need to prioritize. There's a time for everything and not all the time. Just kahit konti lang. It's not about the aral. It's about making quality time with your family, have time for yourself, self-care, ganyan. Usually set a schedule na ito lang dapat yung magawa mo. Ito lang dapat yung aral time mo. Tapos the next, huwag ka na mag-aaral. Ano na yun? Family time na yan. Ganyan. This video making is actually quality time for myself. Kasi I love talking and I love editing videos. Next, what is your favorite subject so far? My favorite subject so far is charot. Pathology. I like dead people. Charing. Hindi. Pathology because I like studying diseases. Actually, naghahati sila with med, internal med. Kasi, in internal med, in our precepts, the patient presents to you a chief complaint or a problem. And then you're here to solve the problem. So you're here to know what that problem is, what is your diagnosis, and now as third-year med students, we have to know the treatment and the management of this patient and how to diagnose it correctly. Like, ano yung mga diagnostics na kailangan natin. Ganyan. So, it's like you're like a detective. Nakakatuwa. Kasi parang pag nakuha mo yung diagnosis, parang,
I believe I can fly.
no one can stop me. Parang ganun. Anyway. Sorry. Next. Are you an I study better at night or gising na lang ako ng maaga person? Ooh, this is a good question, ha? I study better at night. Ask anyone, I'm not a morning person. I hate mornings. God, I woke up at 1 a.m. today. 1 p.m. today. So, 'di ba? Halata naman na hindi ako morning person. So, I study better at night. Ayokong nakakita ng araw pag nag-aaral ako. Ayokong may sunrise na pag nag-aaral ako. Kasi it means na hindi ko natapos siya nung kinagabihan. And I hate going to school unprepared. Yeah. So, yun. I study better at night. I'll talk about that in my study habits. Next, were there times na you wanted to give up? I had to take a moment. There was this a period of time in second year med school. Yeah, every day I woke up and I said na, oh God, Lord, ayoko na. Lord, tigil mo na to. Ayoko na. Tanggalin mo na to sa akin. Ayoko na, Lord. I had those episodes and I had those attacks and all that. And you just have to go through every day and just pray and hanggang bukas lang. Kahit hanggang bukas lang. Kayanin mo lang hanggang bukas. That's my motto. Paano po nagiging blooming sa meds ko? Mukha ba akong blooming? Na-atake na nga ako ng allergy ko ngayon. IG filter girl, sendan kita, PM me lang. Last question is, paano niyo po nababalance ACADS time and babe time? You should ask my boyfriend. It helps that my boyfriend is my best friend too. And it helps din na med student kayo parehas kasi parang alam namin kung ano yung dapat i-prioritize at dapat namin i-push sa isa't isa. When it's aral time, it's aral time. When it's babe time, minsan may aral time pa rin. Priority mo na kasi ngayon is aral. Parang we enjoyed our babe time in college. So now, let's give time for the aral. I think that's what keeps us going. And I think it's the commitment din na you're both gonna have more time after med school. So just, study. For now, it's just at this time, you just study. That's it! Oh my God, thank you guys for listening to my TED Talk. Cheering. Pero thank you talaga guys for answering my polls and all that, for supporting me. A med student. So I'll see you in another episode of Medness with Thea. But I'll do the other 3 what do you call this? Choices in my poll. And I'll have some special guests over. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. Pero for the study habits, I'll do that some other time. Yan. If you wanna suggest any topic, just go. Comment. PM me. Ganyan. May curious cat din. Yun lang. Thank you guys for everything. I love you.